right, also here we go. We got our new little seed trays that I ordered in. We've got all of our seeds that have been doing all their cold stratification. We have seed and cutting starting soil. I always feel like it's not cut enough, so I've got a good bit of vermiculite here as well that I'm going to mix into it. So I'm going to basically just begin by just getting all of this all sorted out here and dealt with. So there we go. Get the soil all opened up. And then I know the soil is not wet right now, so we will be going back and having to water down the soil a decent amount before we ever even drop the seeds in. So basically I'm just going to go 1 scoop of starter soil. And it's a very, very fine vermiculite. So I might not even be able to scoop it with that. Let me see here. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 of these trays. So let's see, I put 1. Let's go 2 scoops. Yes, because once the water gets in here, it's going to really just drop that down quite a ways. All right, so all I'm going to be doing is taking this and setting it behind, and then once I get these 8 filled up, we will then be adding some water just to saturate the soil a little bit. And it's so crazy, right? Because when I first dump it in, it's like that should be enough, but it's not. All right, that's 2. These little trays are pretty nice. Everybody said they're too thin, but I mean, I think I'll actually be able to get multiple uses out of these. I don't think it will be too bad at all. So that's 3. And then if you see any clumps inside your soil when you're dropping it, break them up. You don't want the little clumps in there. That's 4. Let's see if we can speed this up. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have extra seed trays. So that's great. So we're just going to come through now and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back, check for clumps in all of them. Find a clump, break a clump. That's how we'll play the game. Find a clump, break a clump. Right. And again, the reason I'm filling them up so high is because once the water hits, it's going to compress quite a bit. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have all 8. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're good there. Now I'm going to get you turned around and we are going to check out just a quick water flow. Don't worry, I won't make you watch me water every single one of these and get them saturated. All right, let's get to it. All right, so don't mind my flip-flops. Once it hits about 40 degrees, that is my go-to footwear. So all I'm going to do is just get some good water flow, just rolling through all of these here. And then all we're really going for is I don't want the seeds to sink. So I have to get the soil good and saturated prior to dropping the seeds inside. So with that first one over there, you can already see that it is good and saturated, and we should be good to go Over here, let's check it out. Nope. No, it's actually pretty dry still down in there, so just gonna get a little bit of a mix up here and then just come through and do it to each one of them just to make sure that everybody's getting the same treatment. Get it good mixed up, and then we'll come back and add another little bit of water here. All right, this one's actually still holding a little bit of water towards the bottom, but as you can see, it's very, very dry. This one actually looks like it picked up the most moisture, which is interesting. Maybe I held the water longer down here. I'll find out when I put this video, or when I'm going through the video to edit it, where I held the water the longest. This one seems to have had the most perlite in it because it's just all kinds of white up at the top. All right, so I'm just gonna come back through and re-soak it all again. I went a little bit too hard and started flushing some of the soil over, so gotta be a little bit more careful about that. I know, I need a new watering can. It drips more out the back than the front. But as long as the water's coming out, I'm good with it. That one really needs more water because that one I know is really dry still. Alright, so to save you guys a little bit of time here, I'm going to go back through and check and add more water as needed, and I'll meet you back up on the stand. Alright, so as you can see here by the date, the video is being released after I actually got this all done. These are being sown on 211, and all the crabapple seeds sunk, but I still marked it as sink because I want to be able to keep all this information permanently. I'll actually be pulling the stickers. Sorry, I thought I could do this quickly and do it all at once and show you, but I'll actually be pulling all these pieces of tape here, and those will be getting taped up in a book so that I can see my success rate here for this year. So now that we've gotten that all set up, the next step is let's get everything out of our mulch here and put into the soil. So really all I'm doing is I'm just pulling, I'll be pulling the mulch out of the way. I might just pull all the mulch and then get the seeds from the bottom. This one actually looks like it's starting to sprout, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so all we're doing here, we're just getting everything out of the way so that we can get down to the seeds and where they fell during this process. And if some of them all ends up in here, I'm not overly concerned with it. To me, that's not that big of a deal. Here's another one that's looking really promising. And then you might be wondering why I'm not dropping them down in, and we will get there shortly. What's going to end up happening with that is I will be taking the vermiculite and dropping that down and over top of the seeds here. Alright, so I'm just going to speed you along through the rest of this until I get all these seeds out. All right, so we went through, got everything sorted out there. Now I just want to get all this moss cleaned up, because it'll be a huge mess if I try to go through all this and don't clean anything up. And as you hear, Pigs is out in the background. She doesn't like that Shy and Sylvester are hanging out down by the greenhouse again. She does not appreciate that at all. So that's all just the moss that it was sitting in. So right here we have the seeds. The seeds are chilling out in their little bits of moist soil here. And all I'm going to do is take a little bit of vermiculite and just basically just dust over the top of it. And then this will be staying inside the greenhouse. Now, because the vermiculite's dry, I have mister here. I'm actually going to come in and mist the top of this vermiculite and just get it a little bit damp. So that's roundabout the process here. Let's go ahead and work our way through and get this all knocked out. The ponderosas, yes, I am splitting them into 2 containers, but it is a lot of seeds. All of these seeds sunk. Both labels are marked as sunk. All the seeds sunk. It's just a lot of seeds to try and keep up with. But other than that, we're just going to go through and get these all placed in here, and same process as before. So let's pull our sticker, slap it up there for later. And at this point, I will see you all at the end of the video. I'm going to just be playing some music as I go through and pull seeds for you. All right, so that's it. Let me get this stuff cleaned off a little bit here, and we'll get everything set up top that we accomplished today. I'm gonna actually take you with me, and we're gonna drop that moss and see if anything else grows. That maybe I missed a few seeds, but all these seeds are now going to sit in my greenhouse the rest of this year. And, well, not the rest of this year, but the rest of this winter / spring. And we're going to see exactly how much we can get to grow out of all these with all these different scenarios. Plus, don't forget about the ones outside that are going through the other cold stratification process as well. So we'll take a look over there, and that is where we'll drop our moss at. So let me get you over there. All right, so here we are back in to the little hole here with our white pines, and what else do we have? The ponderosa pines are over here. So far it doesn't look like anything's gotten in and messed with it. All I can do really is hope though. Crab apples are there. Looks like some stuff got knocked down over there, which this one is the, let's see, this one's the dwarf red maples. That's the trident maples. Here's the red maples. So now all we're going to do here is we are just going to take this moss and if there's any seeds in there that I somehow missed, we're gonna have some random trees growing over here, and that would be awesome because free trees are great trees. Sylvester, say hello. Sylvester doesn't really want to say hello right now, but he came out to say, well, he just came out to take a look around anyway. So that's gonna be it for this video here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting attacked by a curly willow. Yeah, that's going to be the end of this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you enjoy the content on my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe, because that would help me out. And if you really enjoy the content on my channel, you should hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.